dead! Ah! Hey everyone, it's Andrew, your guide through Modern, and this is Tier Fun. I'm pretty sure I just messed up that intro, but it's been a while since I've had a video. Yes, you heard that right. I'm not dead. I'm back from the dead. This entire week, not to bore you with too many of the details, as you've noticed, we're back in kind of the old studio location. We do have the chair though, so we're still moving on up. But yeah, this entire week has been fraught with pitfalls everywhere, pitfalls left and right, not statistical, but technical difficulties. And so I just switched back to the old studio until I could get some new equipment, basically. So we are here, slightly different, but still ready to roll. And since it's been a while since I've had a video, I figured why not go with the greediest pile that I've been working on by myself, on my lonesome. This is the deck I've been playing on my free time recently. It's inspired 100% off of there's a Jeskai Mentor list that went 5-0, I want to say a couple of weeks ago. So that's where the inspiration came from. So I figured why not also jam Bloodbraid Elf into that. You know me, I know me, I love Bloodbraid Elf, I love Teamer. Jeskai's pretty good too. The reason being, like, I really did like the Mentor, Monastery Mentor, and Young Pyromancer. I think they are good cards in Modern currently. My goal, or my struggle, at least on the Magic side of things, has been trying to find a shell that allows me to play them both. The Jeskai Mentor list was great, but we kept, like, flooding out, and I would go down to 18 lands, and even then, like, with all these Ancestral... I wasn't playing Ancestral at the time, but the Opt and the Serum Visions, we kept flooding out. So what was my solution to that? Well, add another land from 19 and play some Bloodbraid Elves. The reason... It's been well. It's been really well, actually, since I've added the Bloodbraid. It looks weird. It looks awful. It looks like a pile, right? It is kind of a pile. But this has actually been working out for me, and I'm hoping to get to show it off. Basically, like, Bloodbraid Elf just makes the deck, it gives it that top end. The whole deck is all about swarming in general, creating tokens, and cascading a Mentor, or cascading into a Pyromancer, or if you have one of the two on the field, cascading into a spell is pretty much game over. The value is real. Now, this is another interaction I've been with. I'm sure you probably picked up on this when you were looking. Bloodbraid Elf cascading into Spell Queller kind of sucks, right? Well, I mean, if you think about it, it's not the best. It's not the best, I admit. But it's also not the worst. You're paying 4 mana to essentially counter your spell for a Spell Queller that gets your own Bloodbraid. But the trigger on Spell Queller, or not, the Spell Queller, when it dies, you can cast it. So essentially, you're buying another spin at the Bloodbraid Elf, and you're becoming slightly more immune to removal than you even were to begin with. Bloodbraid Elf being immune to removal because it's a 2-for-1 in general. You don't really care if your opponent removes it. But this way, we get to run more interaction, and we have the typical Bloodbraid and Izzet Charm. Those are my... Izzet Charm was my only counterspell I was running in these decks with Bloodbraid when I was running blue. But I think this is the secret sauce here. The Izzet Charm, like, sure, I do actually really like as we started this off, like Mentor Pyromancer, good stuff. But Bloodbraid Elf, or playing Spell Queller also, this is the glue. This is the glue of the deck. This makes it sure, like, Spell Queller gives us game against Storm, which is kind of a rough matchup without counter spells. It gives us game against anything really. The unfair decks in general are held in check by Spell Queller, and that was Bloodbraid Elf's biggest weakness in my mind. So that's kind of where we're at. We're playing spells. Oh, also, Signal of the Clans. This card probably shouldn't be in the deck. I'm just going to say right off the bat. I actually really do like it. I think it's nice and spicy. Cascading into Signal of the Clans is great. I'm running the Grim Lavamancer, A, because it's great against humans, which is real hot right now, but B, just as another way to assure that we are going to have 3 creatures in the deck for when this Signal of the Clans is cast. For those who don't know, Signal of the Clans is a really crappy creature tutor. You have to search your library for 3 unique creatures, otherwise it fizzles. And then you get one of them randomly. So I've been testing it out. It's not horrendous. It should probably be, since considering this is the tension, we should be running, I think, either Ancestral Vision or maybe some more Signal the Clans. I don't know which one I want yet. I know Ancestral Vision, Bloodbraid is insane. But we'll see. We'll get some data on that tonight. Honestly, now, I hate to undercut the deck right before I play it, but the main reason I'm playing white, besides really wanting to find Jeskai Mentor shell, is that Path to Exile is great right now with black-red Hollow One. With Hollow One and the Delve threats running around, Path to Exile beats the crap out of Roast, which is essentially the reason I started off playing this list. That and Mentor. Path to Exile, essentially, if this was just a blue-red or let's say it was Teamer without these spells, Path to Exile is here for Roast. If it was blue-red, we'll say, because we have a whole lot of other... I ended up adding a whole lot of more spells. So yeah, the mana's a mess. We're going to fold to Blood Moons, even though we do have some basics. I'm running the basic Mountain over the basic Forest, solely because the burn matchup is that horrendous that I want to have at least an out to fetch it. The theory, I will say, the theory behind the mana base is drawn from the four-color Pyromancer list, the Mardu splashing green lists. I guess not Mardu. It's the Jund Pyromancer, the Traverse Pyromancer. Which their splash is only for 3 Lingering Souls. Our splash is for 4 Bloodbraid Elf plus Signal the Clans. We're really not hoping to cast this. We're kind of, it's just as there as another Cascade target. So we're basically saying if you have Blood Moon, well, we're gonna play a Jeskai deck, and if you don't have Blood Moon, we get to play some extra spice. The sideboard, also a concession to the fact that we're really, really, really light on green. We don't have any green cards there. It's all the greatest hits of white Jeskai. We could be running Engineer Explosives instead of Wear Tear, but I want to be testing out Wear Tear. I haven't played it in a while. I think it's good. I think it's just a good card in this meta. I do think being able to get rid of an enchantment or an artifact helps shore us up. We've got some Tron Hate and Crumble to Dust, Ceremonious Rejection, Disdainful Stroke, Negate. The only counterspells we're running, the fact that we're only running 3 Bloodbraids means we could run more counterspells, and actually I do think I want some Dispel in there. I just don't know what I want to cut. Blessed Alliance, probably the weakest card in our sideboard, but I do think that the modality of it, being able to gain life, lets us bring it in a lot of situations where otherwise, if it was just, say, another path, or if it was just a life gain spell, this could be Lightning Helix pretty easily. But Blessed Alliance is pretty great against Boggles, and I like having extra cards. I like being able to bring in cards for Boggles because we actually have a lot of cards we probably want to cut. Well, maybe just the paths and probably the Ancestral Visions. But anyways, enough talk. This has been an epically long deck tech for an epically long delay. I'm really excited to play this list. And let's just see. We'll talk about it more when we're playing. Let's hit those cues, man. It's been too long. It's been too long. Let's go. All right, here we are for round 1 with 4-color Mentor, otherwise known as the greediest deck I've ever played. That's not true, but it's pretty close. And this is a keeper. It's not thoroughly exciting, but Opt plus Young Pyromancer is a delight. We're just going to lead on Island. Being 4-color, it makes me... Ooh, Prairie Stream. It makes me want to delay my my fetches as long as possible. We'll see what we get here. Prairie Stream is interesting. I think we might be playing it against a Escape Shift Bring to Light deck. That's my read right now. We'll see if we're right. Let's bottom that. Serum Visions. Okay, I think, yeah, we're gonna play this slow. And because of that, I kind of do want to fetch. I guess no, because we're gonna fetch next turn or end step anyways. So if we fetch now, we preserve the Scry for next turn, but then we're gonna want to fetch again. So I think we're okay. Like if we see something we really want to keep on top, and we're okay without either one of these. This is the exact punishment why you don't play your land before you Serum Visions. Just wasn't thinking that's sloppy play. Yeah, we can bottom that. We'll pass the turn. I'm also okay with shuffling those cards back in. But knowing that we have Sacred Foundry now, that's our white source, so this can get Breeding Pool pretty easily. And we're off to the races. So the mana is not going to be an issue this game, which TBH is my biggest issue with this deck. I think if the mana cooperates, we're going to drown people in value. So we have to dodge Blood Moon. Spreading Seas is actually pretty rough too. We're okay against Field of Ruin. We'll fetch now. I suppose, I don't know if my life total is under threat here actually. So let's get this Breeding Pool, right? Untapped. Actually, you know what? Let's get Steam Vents and this can get Breeding Pool. So that way we can conserve a little bit of life total next turn. So I'm looking for like, not that. I'm looking for like Spell Queller. Lightning Bolt's fine. Yeah, we're gonna play this here. Misty Rainforest. We're gonna fetch the Breeding Pool, and we're gonna be shocking ourselves. We do a lot of damage to ourselves. Yeah, I think I want the value here. We'll still get it. We are still getting Breeding Pool. So we look like Teamer. Sorry, the way I've got everything set up, I'm kind of looking around the camera to see my OK button. My mic is technically like right in front of the screen, so it's kind of, if we make a misclick tonight, forgive me a little more than usual. Oh, sweet. That's such a great draw here. Yep, I'd love to use Path to Exile's ability. We'll get the plane so that we don't even have to play this. We don't even have to take 2 next turn. So yeah, the mana base is built so that we can fetch a Breeding Pool early, and then basically any fetch land can get us white mana. And is that true? Not every fetch land. Misty Rainforest can't. But every fetch land basically gets us white mana. This is such a good thing to untap with. We're just gonna play it here. There's a chance we get a Snapcaster Mage, but we get to we can play this land here for it if we really want to get back an opt, which I'm sure we do. Ooh, okay. We're actually gonna cast this way. So I'm thinking opponents on control. So this is actually gonna be pretty nice for us. So Spell Queller counters our own Bloodbraid. So now if they remove our Spell Queller ever, which if they have a Wrath, they're don't auto yield throughout the turn. If they have a Wrath, they're very likely to do. We're just gonna play this Flooded Strand, and then we get to Bloodbraid on their turn, which is value, straight value. So yeah, like not ideal. We want to be using the Spell Queller to counter spells, but this is an okay fail for me. Let's get Hallowed Fountain. We're gonna play the Sacred Found. Ooh, yeah, okay. We're gonna play Sacred Foundry tapped this turn. So as it dies, leaves the battlefield. Sweet. Okay. Condemn. All right. This is pretty great. So opponent essentially discarded a Condemn. Now we're playing Bloodbraid Elf again, getting the Cascade trigger. Signal the Clans. This is actually pretty good here against the control list. This is great. All of the new cards are coming together. So Signal the Clans gets to the opponent's probably like, what the crap are you doing, dude? Signal the Clans. We're gonna go for a value signal. So we're gonna get Bloodbraid. I think Mentor, Young Pyromancer. We could also get a Spell Queller, but I think we want to start adding to the board here. Got another Bloodbraid. So we're gonna untap Bloodbraid again. I guess we could do it on their next step. But I think we're gonna wait a turn because they might have a sweeper. So that went pretty well. Play this tapped. Pass the turn. So now we have okay. So this is a removal spell here. Thirst for Knowledge. Interesting. So opponent's on a blue-white control, straight blue-white control. I haven't seen Thirst for Knowledge in a while. Good card, though. They discarded Ghost Quarter. Okay. Draw 3, discard 2. Oh, they just got a Ghost Quarter Island. Yeah. So let's see what other artifacts they have. Maybe this is a... obviously, I read it wrong. It's not Escape Shift, Bring to Light list. But maybe it's a Sword of the Meek combo. It's usually run with Thirst for Knowledge. Detention Sphere is fine. We could attempt to counter it, but no big deal. So they're going to get our Bloodbraid. Sure. So this Bloodbraid has soaked up 2 spells from our opponent, just to keep track. And you know what? We're gonna draw 2, discard 2. Get rid of these lands. Who needs them? All right. Well, these are all great, but we've got a Bloodbraid to cast. No, we will not be casting this path. So that's unfortunate. But we do get in for 4. Oh, we're going to... I don't know if we're going to bolt in the end step, actually. I think we might save it. Another Thirst for Knowledge here? No. Yes. Yep. All right, well... We've got 4 cards. Opponent has 5, soon to be 4. So I think we're doing all right here. They discarded Island. No, Island Plains. We have such value in our hand, though. This was a little bit greedy casting Scissor Charm. I'm kind of regretting it. Having it up for Cryptic would be pretty big. But I think we're putting opponent under enough pressure that they're going to have to do something. It looks like something is being done. Aetherling. Well, they're going to regret tapping out for that. Sadly, we don't have enough red to play Young Pyromancer and Lightning Bolt, but we can play Mentor. Ooh, so blue, white. So opponent's on that spice too. Bolt. So, for those of you who didn't play in the standard, almost every time you play an Aetherling without mana up, it would die. That always happened to me anyways. So this is like Aetherling control. Interesting. We probably could have attacked in. This is... Yeah, okay. I really just wanted it dead. I don't think it was going to block, but it might have. This way we get in for 4 rather than just like, because if we couldn't attack with the elemental if we didn't double bolt, so we're probably getting in for 0. I don't see opponent not blocking though. No, actually I don't see opponent blocking. So I think that was correct. Though you want to give your opponent the opportunity. Though they would have ate our elemental potentially. All right. Ooh, we did it. The value's too strong. Value GG. We didn't even get to cast this, which is going to be great in the matchup. Okay. So opponent's on like a blue-white control list with Aetherling. Yikes. So I think Disdainful Stroke, probably fine. I don't even know if we want this negate. They're going to have Supreme Verdict. I'm sure they have some Gideons, but we're pretty good at pressuring. Do we even want this Disdainful Stroke? Are we just like pre-boarded for this matchup? We could take out the Grim. Spell Queller's great. Snapcaster's great. Bloodbraid's great. Mentor's great. Great. I mean, this is good against an Aetherling, but I don't know how concerned we are about Aetherling. I think we're just going to run it back. Like, Path is fine to have. We'll have 2 outs to Aetherling. Yeah, I think we're just good here. Like, negate... The cards I'm interested in are negate, Disdainful Stroke, maybe the third path. I don't know what their creature base looks like. Rest in Peace, potentially, but they didn't show us Snapcaster. If we see Snapcaster, like we do, we get value from Snapcaster, but usually other decks, especially controlled decks, will get more value than us. So I'm okay with shaving them and bringing in Rest in Peace. But Rest in Peace is really just there for turbo graveyard decks like Dredge or Black Red Hollow One. I think we just run it back. I think we are just good against what our opponent wants to be doing. Yeah, I'll keep this hand. This is a great hand. This is a great hand. Keep. Turn 1, Ancestral Vision, GG. Per usual, we're going to wait to fetch. Yeah. Heck yeah. I'll take this and a side of fries. Port Town, Revealing Island. So we know one card in their hand. So this can get... Yeah, we're going to Serum Visions here. And then probably play this Hallowed Fountain tapped. Ooh, oh, we're so close, but I think we bought them both. Serum Visions is a great draw. We'll see you guys later. So I'm thinking, do I want to fetch those away? Because I am fine drawing them next turn. I think so. I think so. We're holding the Serum Visions to play with our Young Pyromancer next turn. That's the game plan. Opponent's got Signet, so they have access to 1 mana. I guess 2 mana. This is where I wish we had a Temple Garden. Temple Garden's a good fetch here. I kind of went back and forth on if I wanted it over the Hallowed Fountain. So it's hope they don't have a counterspell. But every counterspell they use is a counterspell that isn't on Ancestral or... yeah, this is what we want. Or Bloodbraid Elf. I guess Bloodbraid Elf is really hard to counter. Looks like they got it. Well, we have another one, and we get to Serum Visions this turn looking for a land for Bloodbraid. Yeah, you can mana leak that. Nope, I will not pay for it. There's an island and a Snapcaster Mage. We already have one snap, and our graveyard's kind of light. Other note that I was thinking while deck building, I waffled back and forth on 4 or 3 Snapcasters. In the end, I went 4, but I could very easily see 3 being the right number. We're just on the cusp of spells. In fact, I think we're a little under from where I like to be for 4 snaps. As I said though, this deck is greedy. That's what I said to myself. Like, well, this deck's really greedy, so who cares? Greed is good. So not this turn, but next. So we're gonna force them to deal with this turn, and then next turn we're gonna draw 3. Pretty awesome. We could play. Oh, gross. We're gonna cast it though. We could play Nombo. We did bottom that other one, I swear. We could play Young Pyromancer and hope it triggers next turn, but I just don't imagine it surviving. Putting 5 power on the board's good here against control. It feels so awful to remove Bloodbraid, even if we get like a medium hit like Snapcaster. It looks like that might be what they're doing here. Settle the wreckage? No. Teferi blowout. I was not expecting Teferi. Oh, is this that Teferi lock deck? We're pretty cold to that. So Teferi shuts down Cascade. It also shuts down our Ancestral Vision. Wow. I guess we have to So we're going to put it on the stack, right? That'll happen. Okay, so I thought it was going to go on the stack first, but I should have known. What I wanted to do was path Teferi with it on the stack. So that's a little bit of a punt. But this way we get Young Pyromancer down. So I knew this was going to counter our Ancestral. Okay, sure. So can't counter back. Nope. I guess we couldn't have played it anyways because of Teferi. So yeah, okay. I don't feel too bad about that now that I think about it. Whoa, okay. So we're just going to pass here. That turn went very well for our opponent. Teferi is actually incredibly good against our deck. I don't think they attack. Shuts down Cascade, shuts down Snapcaster, shuts down Spell Queller. So I think we just try to snap path. It doesn't shut it down, but it makes it a lot less effective. So if they have a counter spell for this, then we play Spell Queller, or sorry, Grim Lavamancer. And then we can attack through with our Snapcasters at least. Sure. So if this is the deck I'm thinking of, it is a pile of counter spells plus Teferi, and I'm drawing a blank on the artifact, but I wonder if they block here. This is a Tom Ross attack. Okay, well, they've got a path anyways. I think I do attack, though. I'm saying I have Lightning Bolt. Do they call my bluff? They do not. Okay, yeah. So bluff status achieved. We are officially gods of magic. So opponent believes we have... Whoa, that's so good here. I think the upside of potentially pathing Teferi was too good. But opponent believes we have Lightning Bolt, so we can try to use that to our advantage. I'd actually really love to draw well, that's not what I was going to say, but I think it's fine. So let's lead on Spell Queller. Do they have the Mana Leak? Ooh, this is a punt, because I actually wanted this to resolve first, and I forgot Mana Leak was their spell, which is just because I was talking. So now they're going to Mana Leak me, and I feel sad. Okay. So usually you want to play the spell you don't mind getting countered first, unless your opponent has Mana Leak, or at least you think they do. So they can't attack here. Though I'm very fine with them attacking. They might have another Teferi. That's something to look out for. But we're, in my mind, us going down to 10 is a lot better than them. Ooh, gross. So I'm thinking they have another Teferi. Nothing we can do about it, though. We could not attack, but we have another Mentor, so if they want to eat it, that's fine. We're not going to play the second Mentor, even though it's going to get... Alright, well, hopefully this isn't Teferi, because this is... They need to do it in their attack step. Yeah. So they don't get a block here. We'll play around the second Detention Sphere. All the spells we could draw cost less than 3 anyways, I think. Yeah. So we're not going to miss out on Mentor value next turn. Path. Okay. We have Mountain left, right? So I'm really hoping we don't draw Bloodbraid. That's the only card I don't want to see. Opponent racing us. Didn't see it. So this is going to... What is this going to do? Draw 2, discard 2 kind of sucks. Wish I hadn't played that other land now. So, hoping they don't have removal here. I think attempting to get some value out of this is better than doing nothing. Than essentially just putting 2 cards in the graveyard. 3 cards. Okay, here we go. Oof. Bottom that. Do we sacrifice a mentor? I don't think we do. Mentors are our threat here. So this is a 2-mana Faithless Looting. Is it charm? Never phenomenal, but never the worst. Bidding the land and vision. And then let's get another value town here. Trigger, trigger, trigger. Everybody loves their triggers. Please don't miss your triggers in IRL Magic. If you miss a trigger in Paper Magic, you'll make me sad. Ooh, combo. They could have leak, so we're just going to wait. Not worth it. Sweet. Better to get the prowess trigger for next turn anyways. But anyways, back to my missed trigger stories. You're not going to disappoint me. It happens to everyone. So don't feel bad if you miss a trigger. Do they get the tokens or the mentor? The tokens. Greedy. They have another removal spell? That would make the most. Well, if they had another removal spell, they would have used it. Let's play around that. We're playing around that man leak expertly. Now we just win. Oh. Back from the dead. But still #1. Let's go. That was fun. That was fun. That is exactly what my deck wants to be doing. Oh, yeah. Okay, here we are with round 2. Here we are for round 2 with the greediest deck I've ever played. Deck. Hashtag not technically the greediest deck, but I like saying that. I like the sound. We'll keep this one. Basically, you kind of have to keep even one land with a cantrip, 2 land with a cantrip. You definitely can't turn those away. Those are too good. It feels good to be back in the old studios. I like my new studios, just right over there, but it's not working. Too many technical issues. Oh man, I can't tell you how good it feels to be playing Magic right now for you guys. I haven't been as prolific, I suppose, as I want to be. I'm trying to get it three videos minimum is usually where I'm at. I'm just leading on Lava Man here. And 3 videos maximum is what I've been at the past couple of weeks. This week is a little bit beyond my control. But anyways, thank you guys. We'll save this. Thank you guys for all the subs, the support, the love. We're going to attack in here. The comments, the messages, the deck lists. Like, you guys have all been really great. And you make... Like, I do enjoy doing this, and I would do this probably in a vacuum, but you guys are... it's a Storm. I don't know how good we are against Storm. You guys are the lifeblood of the channel. And I've been feeling kind of down because I haven't been able to record anything this week. So hopefully you guys enjoy this one. But if you don't enjoy the deck, at least maybe you'll enjoy me talking about it. And we'll be back. We're back on the grind now. If I've got to record here, I'm just going to do it. We'll see if I can ever iron out the kinks over there. But this has been good. This has been good to us. All right, so we're looking for We're never going to tap out. We're going to hold up Spell Queller forever. Get out of here, Signal the Clans. Lightning Bolt's quite good. I'm just looking for more Spell Quellers. And we're actually just going to attack here. Is that true? Yeah, we are. Because we don't want to... We want to hold mana open for literal ever. In fact, we're going to fetch now so that they can't get us when we fetch. Like resolving a Gifts Ungiven when we fetch would feel so bad to me. This is a dead giveaway that we've got something. Probably even Spell Queller. If the opponent's paying attention, they know we have Spell Queller 100%. But I think it's better to play around them doing something with fetch shenanigans. I do want to fetch. And if we don't draw a land, which we didn't, we're going to regret getting got there if we don't fetch earlier. Under that same logic, we are not going to play the Serum Visions. We're just going to pass our sweet turn. So if they go for the gifts here, I think we can safely Queller. Let's put down this drink. Okay. Come on, land drops. Land drop one time. Oh, man. Ooh. Yeah. What's better? I think Serum Visions is better. What's Serum Visions? Land. Do we just want to keep hitting land drops? Seachrome Coast can get out of here. I don't think so. I think we're good here. So now we can actually hold back, right? Because we didn't play our land this turn. So we're going to Izzet Charm this. Unsubstantiate. Well, I mean, smoke him if you got him. Yeah. We'll just hold up his Spell Queller. We could have quelled that, but that's not the kind of spell. Like, we just let them have the unsubstantiates. That's how we lose, is countering the stuff that isn't good. We need to counter their money spells. Do they have another land? Okay, well here we can Snapcaster Opt. We're going to shock. Because this deck is greedy. Yes, it is, Chad. It is greedy. In case I didn't already say it, I don't think I have. No, I did, but it bears repeating. I can't tell you how little we need to play. We want to play against Burn. Thankfully, Burn's on a downtick, so you can play degenerate nonsense decks like this right now. But we might as well. We're all right. We get a little better post board, but we might as well give up. Like I gotta imagine it's a 30% matchup. That's being generous. Spell Queller helps. It does a lot. That's the only reason it's not probably 0. So opponent is pausing here, perhaps regretting casting an Opt of their own. They have a Bolt, Unsubstantiate. 3-mana spell that I don't know. I knew this was an Opt. This was definitely something that could happen. So now they get to resolve Gifts Ungiven. Sure. We're going to try to give them the pile. Now I wish I had given myself that land. Dang it. Because then I could hold up Spell Queller and Izzet Charm. Or play Young Pyromancer. Yeah, I should have thought about that a little more. So we're going to try to give them the cards that are the hardest for them to go off with. We need to give them, I do believe... I don't think we can bin Past in Flames. I think we have to give them Past in Flames because then we can quell it. We let them have both of these. So let's just bin the mana and the interaction. We have answers for both of them. so we're not too concerned about them. Signal the clans. Get out of here, please. Stop. Oh, there's the land. I'm sorry for putting you in my deck. You're really awesome and spicy, but not right now. All right, we get to the draw 3 here. I'm pretty excited. Double Spell Queller. Burn out, down, and brown out. So we're going to save this for the turn we think we're going to be lethaling them. So I think here we play Young P. No. Yeah. So we play Young P. And we have Volt. No. So we play Grim Lavamancer. And then we have... Nope. Well... I guess we're just going to pass. What have we been? Grim's going to be too slow from here on out, I do believe. Actually, it's going to be since it costs 1 mana, this land is actually pretty good. All of our cards are pretty good though. I think we've been... We actually have to bin a lot of cards here, so we're just going to bin Young Pyromancer, Steam Vents. We have double Lightning Bolt, so actually I didn't see that. One of them was hiding behind my mic, as I called out earlier. So that's pretty bad that we kept that. We got to keep this. Yeah, we should have played Mentor or Young Pyromancer. That's on me. Get rid of Grim now. Okay. So 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Maybe get a bolt. So we might be able to win if we get lucky and we go for that line. Sure. So yeah, if I had seen my second bolt, I thought my only interaction was Is It Charm Bolt. I didn't see that's the first bolt. So if I had seen that second bolt, then I would have played Young Pyromancer for sure. Well, no. I don't know if I would have, because I do need access to double red. If I played Young Pyromancer, we would have... No, I think I'm okay with that. Yep, got your Electromancer. Could have Spell Quellered it, but we're going to quell this. So, bolt this spell. I'm sure they have another spell. No, they don't? So we could have quelled the Goblin Electromancer, but I was 100% that they had another one. I'm just going to attack in for 4 here. We're going to hold up Spell Queller, Lightning Bolt, or Spell Queller, Is It Charm? Yeah, I was kind of certain we were going to get him there with Is It Charm. Otherwise, we could have quelled it. So we're going to let this resolve. I guess we could just let it. We could just quell it. Yeah, let's just quell it. I think this is a better line. And now if they want to... what's this? Remand? Sure. Is It Charm? And I think we're good here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we are not... It's not lethal. Wait, no. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, that is lethal. So let's do it. Actually, let's play the bolt last, because they might have a bolt of their own. Serum Visions. Would be great if these were mentors. Bottom. So they need to bolt now. If they bolt, they're bolting Spell Queller. Okay, they don't have it. We went for the win. boy. Is it sweet? Ah, yes. Concession. So good. Spell Queller shining in the matchup that basically one of the reasons I have it in the list. We're going to go down on all these bad boys. What do we want? Rest in peace. Yep. Maybe we won't be able to go down on all those bad boys, actually. And probably the path. So we have 6 wants. Maybe just 5. Well. Boom. I mean, that's a deck. Bloodbraid Elf sucks. With negate. I guess Bloodbraid Elfing into Rest in Peace is live. Lavamancer isn't the best either. But I guess it's just okay. I don't think I want the card draw or the selection here. I think I mean, Grim is also graveyard dependent. Would I rather have Snapcaster or Lavamancer? I think Lavamancer, just because it comes down earlier. All right, like, the philosophy here is that Rest in Peace hurts them more than it hurts us. Ooh, we're running hot tonight. This is one of those hands that in a vacuum you keep. But I think we can get a better. I think we can multi this. We need one piece of interaction, or else we're just gonna lose. Oh no, we have 3 pieces. Oh, God bless America. The deck's bad side is showing. I think we keep this. Mulliganing anymore is pretty rough for us. And if we get to 3 lands, this hand is actually phenomenal. Oh, brother. I really hate going down to 4. Though perhaps we should have. The thing is, we're just as likely to draw this Plains. Oh, thank you. Thank you, blessed God of Jank. Okay. Okay. Fingers crossed. Come on, guys. I need it. I need it here. We all need it. We need this land. We need to be rewarded. We need to be rewarded. Please. All right. We don't even need to hit it this turn. We just need to hit it by turn 3. And I think we're favored too. We have 18 lands left. Yes, that's the literal best draw besides a land. Yes. Taste it. Taste it, you Storm player. Oh, okay. Okay. Just need a land now. We have 18 left in the deck. 18 out of 53. Oh, we're not favored. Not at all. Electromancer, sure. Don't make a whole lot of... Oh my God! Spell Queller. We are representing it. As loud and as proud as we can. We are representing Spell Queller. Let's go. Let's go. I'm half expecting opponent to put something in chat like Spell Queller? Exclamation point? Or question mark? Long pause there. Opponent knows they're in for it. For the record, no, we won't. I do want to. What's the worst that could happen? We're going to find out. We need to get rid of this anyways. Remand? Okay, that's not so bad. Especially if they don't have any follow-up. If they go land, ritual... Oh no, I willed it into existence. Pieces of the puzzle. Revealing, Manamorphose, Sleight of Hand, Grape Shot, Brawl, Past in Flames. Well, they're going to bin, I think, everything but Manamorphose, Sleight of Hand. Maybe they might keep Grape Shot. I guess I could have done that for you guys. That's just as good as me reading it off. Alright, so they put Past in Flames, Manamorphose, and Baral in the graveyard. Okay, so we know their hand is... Wait, they put Manamorphose? Past in Flames, Manamorphose, Baral. So they put Sleight of Hand Grapeshot. Interesting. We'll get rid of that for now. Well, they know about it. Land would have been so good there. They have another Remand. They put Baral in the graveyard, right? Yeah. I think we just rid ourselves of this. They have another Remand? No. Okay. Sleight of hand. So the way they're going to win here is the only way they're going to win is by having a great hand. Spell Queller is good against hands. Oh, okay. They're spewing off their cantrips here, which I think is a good sign for us. So they need to have another Electromancer or Baral. They need to have another Reducer for us to be really scared of their hand. And Rituals, of course. If they start casting Rituals, I think we're dead. Oh, no Ritual. No Ritual. No Ritual. Because then I'm thinking it's Empty the Warrens. Come on. Come on, this is a mulligan to 5. That's pretty good. But we're going to pass. If they have another Remand, they can get us here. But, I mean, they know we have Spell Queller. Opt. I think the only thing we quell is a Ritual. I think. Famous last words, right? So they bottomed with the opt. Land. Pretty sure they just drew it. We're going to let them attack in because getting rid of 1 damage is no big deal. Hopefully they think this is the only Spell Queller we have. So they can Gifts here, but that's not going to do them too much, thanks to old Ripperoni. Remand? Yeah, sure. Gifts is fine. So I don't think there's many ways that this can hurt us. We've been Rituals for sure, because they have Grapeshot in hand. If we can find a removal spell for this Baral, I think we're doing it. Somehow, some way. Somehow, some way, chat. Yeah, I've been trying to... One of the many reasons why this week sucked was because I tried to set up streaming on the laptop and it just was not going. Not doing well. OBS and my laptop do not like each other. Unsubstantiate you can have. We're going to bin... What do we bin? I suppose we bin Bolt. Remand. Unsubstantiate, it does counter this on the stack, but... Oh, gross. I think we attack here. Drawing an Izzet Charm there would have been fine. Anything to get going. This was the worst draw in the deck. So we're going to play Spell Queller. Because I think their hand sucks. So they can unsubstantiate if they want, but I don't think they do. No, our hand sucks. So we know their hand is Grape Shot Metamorphose, right? Pretty sure. Cracking for 1 to your heart's content, my friend. The second you go for a Grape Shot, I will Spell Queller you. All right. I don't think it's worth playing it. Now we're going to hold on to this last one. Well. Okay. I'm assuming they can play their entire hand. So we don't want to go to 8. Or anywhere near 8. Okay, well no. The hand's pretty land heavy, I guess. We're going to play this here. We're going to make them scared for Lightning Helix for a second. What? Blue, white. So now it's a 2-turn clock. They can unsubstantiate. So now we bolt. I think we got this. Yes. All right, so if they have another brawl, we quell it. And we call it a day? Question mark. Oh man, rest in peace. Thank you for saving my Tukas. Literally the only reason we were anywhere close to this. They had Past in Flames, they had Gifts and Given. We had 3 Spell Quellers, but we didn't have the mana to keep on with it. All right, 1. So we know they have another Ritual in hand. What are they trying to do here? So 1, 2, they've already cast. So Storm Count is 2. This would be 3. And they can go Grape Shot. I think they're just trying to wipe our board. And we can rebuild from that. Heck, 1 fetch land and we're just gonna win. I think it's very unlikely they can get to 13 here unless they have Remand, and we can get the Remand with Spell Queller. Brawl, they drew that. So now it's more likely. I think we just let this go. Like, we can counter it and they won't draw a card. But then they'll be 7, so 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Well, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it'll be 7, 8. So they just need to have 1 more castable spell in hand. And they do with Unsubstantiate. So yeah, especially because Unsubstantiate gets us, I think we just let this happen. Gifts. Huh. Well, they can just unsubstantiate us. We might be dead here after all this, after all of our hard work. So we can give them Empty the Warrens. We can't give them Grape Shot or Remand. Because we can just fly over Empty. They have to kill both of these right now. And we have a 3rd. And a fetch land also will do it because we can get a green source and play this Bloodbraid Elf, which will give us enough ground attackers. Man, we're so close. Let's just wrap this up. Stop stressing me out. Boom. 1, 2, 3. Do we care about gifts? I think gifts is better than Sleight of Hand, even though it ties up more mana. There's Sleight. At any time they draw another grape shot, they win. If we see them go, well, is this empty now? Yep. Well, maybe they're just trying to go all out. So they can wrath our board here. Even if we counter it with Spell Queller, counter one of them. 3, 6, 7. Yeah, that just gets the 8th. And they're already at 9. Oh, dead to bolt. Empty. Please empty. Unsubstantiated. So I think they can win here. 10. We know the two cards are Grape Shot, empty. So we're at 1. Yep. Well, we have a few outs, one of which being Lightning Bolt. So now it's Grape Shot for 12. Yep. So they have to put 4 at least on this. And honestly, you might as well put them all on there in case I've got, I don't know, some shenanigans. At this point, I don't think there is a card that protects this from that. But we can't. Well, I mean, we could draw as the Staticaster. But I think they are. 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 1, 2, 3. There, dead. 1, dead. 1, dead. 1, 2, 3. Oh no. Okay, the 4th one, yep. So let's just Spell Queller the original one. So if we had cast Spell Queller, we would have actually... So trigger on the stack. I want to quell... Actually, let's quell one of the copies so it won't come back. We would be dead. So that's good to know. Now we just gotta draw Lightning Bolt for the rub-ins. Yeah, now we're just dead. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. We're so close. Ooh, well, hopefully we don't mulligan down to 5. Pretty great mulligan to 5. Is there anything we want to change up? I don't think so. I think we're fine. I think we're all right. This is still our best turn 1 play, but it's so bad until turn 4. And then on turn 4, we're not going to get it until what? Turn 9? I guess 8. Like I still think this is the way to go. Man, this is a rough matchup, as you saw. We really need Rest in Peace to stand a chance. We didn't see any of our paths. They have tons of basic islands or lands though, so path is going to be pretty medium. But yeah, if we can't win that one, I don't know. I don't know how we're going to win. Well, with a hand like this, I guess. So this needs to get red, but also green. So let's lead on shocking ourselves. Famous last words, right? So another fetch land is good. Mentor, I think, can go to the bottom currently. I don't mind having another, well, drawing something, getting closer to, yeah, we'll put that on the bottom. Getting closer to Rest in Peace, I think, is where we want to be. Opponent doesn't have anything. We get to play Young Pyromancer here, so we're just gonna not have green mana again. Yep. So this is the joys of being on the play. We get to tap out for this, and then untap with Negate, Opt, and Lightning Bolt, and potentially Spell Queller. If they have a Lightning Bolt here, this is awful. That's the literal best way they can spend their turn. Playing this is the literal, not the worst, but not the best way. So we get to bolt this bad boy. We have Snapcaster to bring it back for the next one. Okay, I'm liking our odds here. I was a little bit worried we weren't going to field a competitive match 3, but this is quite competitive. So we negate any, if this is a, whatchamacallit, pieces of the puzzle, negate. Untap, swing for 4, put it on 13. Sleight of hand, can resolve though. This is the turn for them to play pieces of the puzzle because we don't have Spell Queller up. Maybe I want a Stomping Ground. Sure. So they're sculpting the perfect hand currently. But you typically don't beat Storm countering the cantrips. There are certain corner cases where you do counter the cantrips. But that's when they're missing lands or it's closing in on the end and they need, you know, they're looking for something. It's very rare that you counter the cantrip. Bottom of that. Spell Queller, so happy to see you. We're going to get Breeding Pool. Kraken for 4. And I think we hold up both Lightning Bolt, Snapped Bolt, and Negate. So let's see our visions. We can't hold up both, but we can hold, you know, with this 3 mana, we can represent all 3 of our spells. Hello, friend! So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8, 9. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. That is lethal. So do we go for that? I think so. We could play this Rest in Peace. Rest in Peace is the safest line. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So if they play... I think we are just going to Rest in Peace. Nah, we're not going to Rest in Peace. There's a combination of spells in their hand that could get it. They could get them there. And we want to hold up. And it all involves having a reducer. So we can Rest in Peace this, and they remand us. They've already played the land for turn. Yeah, so let's do that. Sorry, we can Spell Queller this, and then they can remand or unsubstantiate. And then they're tapped out. And then we get to Snap Bolt. Sure. So unless they have a Simian Spirit Guide. We could also play Rest in Peace here, but this is my line, and I'm sticking to it. It's going to take a great hand for them to beat us like this. Because they need to tap out for a reducer. That's a great sign. That's a very great sign. Don't play a reducer here, and I think we got it. Oh no. Oh no. So... Oh no. So we're going to try to keep them from going off this turn if at all possible. Dang. They had another brawl. So we could have played Rest in Peace. Ooh. Well, no, this isn't good. This is not good, actually. So they're going to get Gifts Ungiven and Manamorphose, more than likely. Man, if this was a path. If any of these cards were path. Yep, Gifts Ungiven, Manamorphose. Manamorphose gains them a mana, and they can Gifts Ungiven. If they have a Grape Shot and a Remand, they win as well. Storm's a good deck still, guys. This is not a good matchup for us, though, but... Whoa, they have Past in Flames in hand? Yeah, they just win. Dang. So we really should have... I think it was too risky to tap out for the Rest in Peace, but obviously I was proven wrong. So we play the Rest in Peace. They can't win here. Yeah. All right. Well, maybe this one is on me. Maybe it is. One mana Grape Shot will do it now. The fact that they're waiting makes me feel like they do. Well, they don't. Because they can just cast as pieces of the puzzle. If they... It's technically possible they could fizzle here, but man, is it going to be hard. So basically, whatever we give them now, I mean, they have enough mana. They have more than enough mana to win. Well, let's just see if they get the right thing. This one bums me out. We were so close. So they can just cast this again and go off. Yeah, well, we gotta bin that, and might as well bin this. So they cast Past in Flames again. Might as well empty their hand. So if we played the Rest in Peace, we were essentially holding our breath. They didn't have a couple of rituals, a reducer, and not Manamorphose. Empty the Warrens. I felt like that was almost equally likely, and especially when we had access to removal, we could. I think removing the reducers is #1 priority almost always, and that guides my decision making. But I think in this very specific situation, not very specific, in this situation, we would have been paid off by playing Rest in Peace. Rest in Peace is very good. All right, opponent's just having fun with us, and that's fine. We are letting them. They could play a Grape Shot at any moment to kill us. There we go. All right. Well, we got rocked. We'll be back for the next round. Boop, 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 boop. Sad. All right, here we are for the third and final round with 4-color Mentor / Greedimus Maximus. And man. Blue land's keepable. Not a blue land then. All right, this is a pretty good 6. This looks like classic. Yep, we're greedy. Greed is good. Greed is good. Oh no. They get to see my hand. Oh, they see my hand. No, wait. I think they might have targeted themselves. Ah. Wait, what? Okay, there it is. Yeah, we're going to lead on Serum. Serum's Visions. I'm surprised that hasn't caught on as a meme. We already have blue. I think we're good with the island. So this is a, I bet so much money it was Jund Death Shadow. And I think we're going to be good against them. Mainly just because of Bloodbraid Elf, Bolt, and Snapcaster Mage. Inquisition, yeah, dude. Feast your eyes on this Spin Doctors mix. Oh no, let's keep that. Let's keep that up here. No, that was the one card I wanted. So opponent, looking at our hand, should be able to discern that we have 4-color because of this bad boy. Sacred Foundry always giving us away. I guess Seachrome Coast does too, actually. Seachrome Coast always giving us away. All right. Oh, Snapcaster Mage. Well, our hand sucks now. Thanks, opponent. We're going to lead on Flutterstrand, though. Bloodbraid Elf could cure the entirety of our issues. Opponent has 1, 2, 3 card types, and ooh, what's this? If they play something boltable, I will bolt. Oh, they're just shocking themselves. Cool opponent, doing your thing. I'm doing my thing. I think my thing's a bit sweeter than yours, though, opponent. We're gonna find out. Yeah, I'll play this tapped. Opt on the end step. Mentor is great against this. So is Young Pyromancer. Blocking is very good against Death Shadow. That's why they run Team of Battle Rage. Tarfire. Well, now they've got it. We can't counter it, so there's no reason to. Traverse, yep, and then they're gonna get Death Shadow. If only I could make them gain life. Tarmogoyf. Oh, well, 6/7 Tarmogoyf's pretty good here too. But we got Path to Exile. That's a draw. That's the only card we're looking for here. Well, here we go. Spin the wheel. Come on, Path. Come on, Path. There's only 2 of you main deck. We need you now. Serum Visions. All right. Could have been the other visions, the ancestral kind. Bottom that for sure. We already have a Serum Visions in hand. I'm not keen on casting 2 right now. So 3/2. 3/2 body. Not all that great. Their own Bloodbraid. I bet they're going to cascade into something good. Ha! So they can't cast that. Take that, opponent's deck. You nerd. I think we trade off. Well, 9. We can put them to 9 as well. I think we do trade off. This is, well, yeah. Because if we draw a Path, opponent has 2 cards in hand. If we draw a Path, I think we're all right. Young Pyromancer is good too. So is, well, let's cast it. Come on, deck. Those cards are all great, but too little too late currently. So Rest in Peace is good against them as well. I think we take this hit. Well, what's more important? Well, ooh, Is your last card Lightning Bolt? Terminate. Looks like it's not. Huzzah! You can deal me 6. That's fine. We have Path to Exile to draw into. Just 2 greedy decks doing their greed thing. They're shocking? Oh my god. What is it, Liliana? Oh, Death Shadow. Sure. Sure. What do we want more of? We have 2 whites. We definitely want red. So yeah. Alright, so this is 4. Bolt. Draw 2, discard 2. This Team of Battle Rage is not doing us any favors here. So do we want to opt? It's technically the same amount of cards. Draw 2, discard 2. So I think we do want to snap opt. So snap. Hold up as much white mana as we can. Opt. We're using opt instead of Serum Visions. 1, because it has flash. 2, because we need the card now. We need a path. You're not path. You are also not path. Gotta block both. And this fizzles. So we can bolt away the Death Shadow. I think we draw 2, discard 2 if opponent doesn't do anything. Well, maybe we don't. I think we probably do bolt. Oh, don't shock. Nice. Okay, so we're bolting here. Now we have time. All right. Bloodbraid is the riskiest line. But we're dead to removal spell anyways, right? So let's go for it. Green, blue, red. I said red. Path. Mentor is actually quite good here. So because we're dead to removal, I think we attack. This line puts us dead to bolt, but sweet. They can't draw until their next turn. So we go to 1 here, but then we win. Well, we don't win, but we potentially win. 1. Blue, red. Draw 2, discard 2. So we can Spell Queller whatever spell they have if it's bad. Discard. Well, So I think we do need the Spell Queller because if they have Bolt, we don't want to die to it. But we have Bolt. Oh, this win gave me immense joy. This might be my favorite win in the history of my Magic the Gathering play. What the crap? Oh, what a good win. What a very good win. These are our cards we want. Ancestral Vision is actually pretty dang good against them. But maybe it's too good. So we can just take out this and rely on Bloodbraid Mentor being our... Well, if we're bringing in Rest in Peace, I want to take out at least one Snapcaster. Signal the Clans. So we're definitely going with that. We could take out all the Snapcasters. Don't hate this. In my mind, we were maybe going down on Ancestral Vision, but I think it's just too good. It's great to cascade into. It's great on turn 1, even on turn 2. The game's going to go a little longer now. We have an extra path. Blessed Alliance, Rest in Peace. Yeah. I actually like this a lot. This looks pretty good. What's behind the mic? Grim Lavamancer? Well, we have 2 cards that are good, and we have 3 lands, all of our colors. I think we keep it. Boner Mulliganing and card on top. Card on top shuffle. I do that too. Please no. Well, they get the Rest in Peace, I'm pretty sure. We get to jam Grim Lavamancer, Young Lavamancer, Grim Dragon Scarf Mancer. Weird looking fingers. Only just now realizing that. Wow. Those are some disturbingly... Ooh, oh, they have to have another. Garen Dang Diddly TU. They've got another hand disruption spell. Path is horrible. We can't draw another land for the rest of the game. And Thoughtseize. Inquisition. There it is. Alright, Rest in Peace off the top. It's the only way for justice. It's the only justice in this cruel world. Please God. Please God. Oh, that's not so bad. So now if they play like a Liliana or something, which would be horrendous against us right here, horrendously good, we get to counter it. Yes, we're countering that. I'm going to get an island here. Not the sexy pick, but I think it's the pick that keeps us alive the longest. That's right, dude. I drew a counterspell. Hope their hand sucks. Hope that was the only good card in their hand. Land. Alright. Well, they know about this, so I'll play it. If they have another Traverse, I think we're just donezo. They need to get. They're gonna get it too. They're gonna get Tarmogoyf. Great card. Traverse the Ulvenweld. Yep, that's the one. All right, I don't think we can pull a rabbit out of the hat twice. Huh? That is a rabbit. Let's see. Theirs is 6, 12, 18. Theirs is 4 turns. Ours is 4 turns if we bolt. No! I F6. I meant to F2. That's so bad. Well, now we need to draw a path. Play something. Reward me for my F6. Please. No. What is this? Oh, sure. Opponent going full aggro. Oh my god. That is a phenomenal draw for us. Putting opponent to 9, then to 6. 5. Oh, dang. 1 away. Goal against command. Well, let's bolt face. If we draw a path, I think we win. Got a block. I don't feel like dying. Not yet. Path! Path, please. Oh no. Concede. Womp womp. Well, sugar. Hopefully we... I don't think it was the fault in our sideboarding. I do wish we had dispels, but that's a fault in my construction of the sideboard, not anything else. We could bin Grim Lavamancer for Stony Silence? No, for negate. I don't know. Negate isn't really all that good. It gets a couple of their better cards. I mean, it does get Traverse. Maybe I did want that actually. The more I thought about it, the more good that sounded. Yeah, I kind of do wish I had negate. Whoop. Oof. All right. All right. So this hand folds to 3 discard spells, and I think we're gonna play Ancestral Vision here and just bank on the top card being a land, because we're that good at Magic. Our line, like we could Serum Vision here looking for a land and then just jam this on turn 2, but I think getting Ancestral out ASAP maximizes our long-term winning. Discard here. No. Bobble. Please, God. Land. 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 Discard spell. I don't even care. Okay, okay. They don't have a discard spell, so even if we miss here and getting the Serum Vision, this is fine. Yes! Taste it, taste it, taste it, taste it. Oh, mwah. Mwah. Rest in Peace is so good right now. Their Tarmogoyfs are awful. Their Traverses are done. We drew another land because we're that good at Magic the Gathering. We're probably going to get punished here. Yeah. Kind of thought that was going to happen. I was too high on my Rest in Peace. As soon as I did it, I knew it was going to happen. We're going to get Breeding Pool. Shocked, because I'm just not afraid of opponent anymore. And we're looking for a threat. None of these are threats. Do I want that land? I don't think so. I think we're looking straight threats, homie. If they play a Death Shadow here, I think we're just going to Blessed Alliance. Oh, crap. Well, now we're not Blessed Alliancing anything. So they can get Death Shadow down, but I doubt they do it because then we just bolt it. I haven't seen a Street Wraith yet, so I don't think they run it. We're 100% jamming this. They might have Maelstrom Pulse Just for a basic land. All right. Well, now I don't know if we do. I think they played a land too. We really need this vision to come off. Son of a butt. So what's more likely, Decay or Pulse? Probably Pulse. After seeing our young Pyromancers. Please can we just draw Path to Exile? So this is a Death Shadow for sure. Okay. I think it's done its job. Well, now it hasn't. They should have fetched afterwards. They should have decayed first. Man, this is tight. When is this coming off? There's the Death Shadow. Okay, it's coming off next turn. I'm feeling a little better. Just give us a path, please. We earned that one. We earned that one. So we can't play Rest in Peace, unfortunate, but it's okay. And we can't counter anything of value for them. Sure. They must have another decay. But through the magic of, well, next turn. Through the magic of Rest in Peace, we can get this Tarmogoyf. Because they can't counter it. If their last card is decay, then so be it. We counter it. We bolt this with decay on the stack. Oh, it's not. Well, we're just a lightning bolt away from winning. Discards a card at random. I think that's fine. Lightning bolt, there it goes. Interesting card. We're just gonna, is it charm that? Hang on. Say it's decay. We is a charm in that. It'll be 1, 2. 2 types in the graveyard, and then we can bolt it. That's the third type. Yes. Yes. It does mean this fizzles. It's essentially just countering it. Okay, they don't have it. White, white, white. Down now. Down now. Down now. Down now. Down now. Mentor, close us this game. Pretty pleased with sugar on top. Last card has to be a land or something. Let's get there. We're gonna hold off. Because this is coming off. Yes! Ancestral Vision plus the token producers, Mentor and Pyromancer. It's so good because you can play it turn 1. You can play it turn 1 and it comes off when they're already on the battlefield. This has to be game over here, right? Definitely. Every card in their deck besides Bloodbraid Elf is 4 cost, is 3 cost or less. Yeah, I'm okay. Don't celebrate yet, Andrew. We'll make sure this all hits, and then we'll bolt them for the win. Bolt. Yes! Our janky deck did it. Aw, dude. Dude, I was glad we beat a tier deck at the end. Just to show it off. Like, I will say the discard decks were pretty good against, and I built this also with an eye towards the Death Shadow metagame. Spell Queller is great against Death Shadow. Path to Exile is great against Death Shadow. Like, I think if we don't feel like we have a good matchup against those decks, we throw this in the garbage and we start over. But we do have a good matchup against those decks, and we don't throw it in the garbage. We give this thing a big old bear hug. You know, sometimes you build a deck and it falls right in its face, and you're just sad. And you're like, well, back to the drawing board. Sometimes you build a deck and it performs just exactly as you wanted it. We didn't get to do the Bloodbraid Ancestral Vision Wombo combo. And it remains to be seen if we even want Ancestral Vision. I still don't know if I prefer Signal Clan or Vision. Ancestral Vision is a whole lot better in those Jund discard matchups, so I think we probably always want it. It's just too good. But if you're on a budget, you know, Signal of the Clans does okay. It's not as good at creating advantage, but you know you're getting a creature. Assuming it's not very late game or you didn't draw like your entire four. You didn't draw like 2 play sets. Ooh, excuse me. 2 play sets of creatures. Having the 1 of Grim really makes it so we're probably never going to miss a Signal. It is statistically possible, but it'd be very, very rare for us to. I wanted more Grims actually in the sideboard, but I split the diff with Is a Staticaster just for Signal of the Clans. So, you know, we got to cast Signal of the Clans once. It's fine. Like, it's just another card that helps us win attrition battles, and we're a deck that is wanting to get into attrition battles and wanting to win them. So I think it's fine in the deck. You could certainly upgrade from it. It's a card that I want to test out. It's a card I always thought would be good. Never took off. I don't know if this is the deck for it, but I think pairing it with Bloodbraid Elf is good. So if you want to do that in the future, it's fine. We got to see the Spell Queller Bloodbraid interaction. Kind of neat, kind of stupid, but you know, it's fine. But the fact that that isn't 100% Nombo makes this deck what it is, because being able to play Spell Queller, yeah, we lost to Storm, but it would have been an absolute curb stomping if we didn't have Spell Queller. We need something like this, and the fact that it's fine to play these both together, main deck at least, we might fix it post board if we need to, is just kind of the perfect little I don't know, the je ne sais quoi for the deck. It's great. It's great. This deck is a whole lot of fun. Tier fun, for sure. Stamp of approval, for sure. It's, I don't know, it's a meta deck. It could be competitive if you have the right format, if you have the right meta, for sure. If it's very Jund heavy, I think we're pretty bonkers against Jund decks. The downside is that we are 4-color. We fold very, if you're playing in a lot of Blood Moon, don't play. You can't really play this deck. You can. It's just going to be hard. It's going to be hard. Tough road to hoe. If you're playing against, if Burn and Blood Moon are really present, this is not something I would feel comfortable recommending. That being said, this deck is 100% an Andrew tier fun deck. It's janky. It draws cards. It builds advantage. It's got some weird stuff in it. I like it. I like it a lot, and it's good in the right meta. But yeah, this isn't the deck. If you don't have all these cards, I'm not going to say definitely go buy these. You can crush a GP with this. No, you're not going to. Probably not going to be able to crush a GP with this. The white, besides just, you know, Mentor, Spell Queller, Path, also gives us access to Rest in Peace. The white sideboard cards are so good. They're so good, and Path is so good right now that I don't think I would cut white from this. I'd probably cut red or green before I cut white. If I wanted to be a little less degenerate, I'd probably take out the Signal of the Clans and 1 Bloodbraid Elf, maybe 2, maybe 0. Maybe run it like this with an extra land. Maybe play like a Electrolyze over this. I think that's probably the quote-unquote smart person's way of doing it. Minimize your damage for the not getting a breeding pool, not having a green source. But beyond that, I think this is ready to rumble. If you have these cards, you will have a blast with this deck. I guarantee it. There's a chance we want to have 21 or 22 lands, too. It really depends on how many Bloodbraids we run. So it's funny because like if we cut this, it lowers our curve, and then 20 is fine. But then what do we bring in? Maybe Fork Bolt, maybe a Charter Course. I don't know what we would. But yeah, maybe having some Dispel in the board, but I think it's fine. Blessed Alliance can be upgraded. Yada yada yada. This deck was awesome. It's a whole lot of fun, and I if you're looking for a fun time, I can't recommend it anymore. All right. Well, sorry it's taken so long to get a video out. Double sorry we haven't been able to stream. Hopefully, I mean, who knows when that'll come, the stuff for being able to stream. Worst case scenario, I can stream from here, right here. My monitor is very far away. It's over there. But yeah, I think we can work. We'll probably be back to streaming next week, middle of the week, more than likely. And yeah, thanks guys. Had a blast. Missed you. And I'll see you around. Goodbye, everyone.